Hello there! This hour on Verbling, the next in my Learning Through Pictures series. Today we're going to be doing part 3 of our unit, Going for a Spin, all about driving. We'll go over some of the vocabulary that we learned last week in Learning Through Pictures. We'll add a little bit more, and we'll begin to tell a story using some of that vocabulary. More about the class and a little bit about me. I'm Jon-Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour, and I'm an American teacher from New York, hanging out from Lisbon, Portugal to bring you this class. And here are 3 quick rules to help you participate. Don't forget to turn off, tune in, and open up, which means turn off your microphone when you're not speaking so we can keep the classroom quiet. Tune in to the new vocabulary. Use it actively so that I can correct you. And finally, open up to your classmates. Relax and have fun. We're all here to learn, and this is a safe and respectful place to practice your English. So that's a little bit about me. Now I want to know a little bit about you. Victor, how are you?
Hello, John. I'm good. Pretty well.
Very good. And you're somewhere in Ukraine, aren't you?
Yes, exactly. You are right.
In Crimea?
No, I'm from capital of Ukraine, from Kiev.
Oh, probably that's a better place to be right now.
Yes.
Yeah?
Sorry, your questions.
I said, is that a better place to be right now?
I hope so.
Or not so good? Not so good.
Actually, I don't know, but I hope so.
I hope so too.
Yes, because I think I can't know exactly what happened now in Ukraine.
Well, we can have a class on Ukraine and we can talk about it. maybe we can discuss it with some other people. I had one before. I tried to get some people from Ukraine to talk about what they know, and some people from other places as well. So we could do that maybe. Then maybe that will help.
Okay.
At least you have internet. That's a good thing.
Yes, I know.
So let's say hello also to Roxana. Hello, Roxana. How are you?
Hello.
Where are you from, Roxana?
Do you hear me? Yes?
Yes, I do.
Yes, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm from Russia.
Very good. Where in Russia? Where?
Where?
Yeah.
From St. Petersburg.
From St. Petersburg. Okay, very good. Nice to meet you. And welcome back to Giuseppe as well. You're from Russia
Hello.
too, aren't you, Giuseppe?
Yeah, I'm close to the Crimea and Russia.
Oh my God!
Line, exactly to the border line.
Oh my God! And that's where that picture is too, isn't it? I think he's pulling our leg. I have a feeling he's pulling our leg, everyone. Hey, listen. In other classes, like last week, for example, we started to learn some vocabulary about driving. So we're going to do a little review, and we're going to learn some vocabulary not about the car and not about the parts of the car, but about driving itself. And that will probably take us through the first hour. In the second hour, if you want to join me in the second class, we're going to use all that vocabulary to tell a story. In fact, 2 stories. One story is about how you drive to work. That's a true story. And another story is about something we make up. And I'll teach you the rules of that game when we get to it, because we'll do it like a game. So this is Learning Through Pictures. And in this lesson, Going for a Spin. Hey, look at that car. That's a... Come on, Giuseppe, you remember that car, right? It's got 2 doors, so what is it?
Yeah.
It's got 2 doors.
Oh God.
Think back to last week. Think back.
It's a two-door.
A 2-door what? You remember from last week? Begins with a C, ends with a P, has a U and an O.
I don't remember.
It's a coupe.
It's a coupe, right? It's a coupe.
Yeah, it's a coupe. Kind of like not a sports car, but not a family car, in between. So that's one of the words we learned last week, everyone. Okay, here's a reminder. Here's how the class works. We're going to look at pictures. I'll ask you a question, and you'll answer it using the picture. You have to guess. If you don't know the word, don't worry. Use your best guess, or you can describe what you see, as long as we understand. Then you ask someone else in the class the next picture. You will ask a question with this structure. What's the part of the car, or what kind of vehicle, etc., plus a location and a description. And when someone asks you, your answer should repeat that structure. There's a blank part of the car, plus the location word, plus the description. Here's an example. What's the circular part of the car right in the middle? So you have to repeat right in the middle, and you have to repeat circular, because those are the location and the description words. And your description can be anything: size, shape, color, action, whatever you want to say. So if someone says to you, what's the circular part of the car right in the middle, you must guess the word, the picture, but repeat the structure, like this. There's a circular steering wheel right in the middle. There's a steering wheel right in the middle that's circular. The circular part of the car right in the middle is called the steering wheel. You've got more than one way to answer. Okay? As long as you get all the elements, it'll sound good. So that's how we're gonna do this review. Well, I usually do that to introduce new words. For the review, I'm just going to ask you questions very quickly, and you see what you can remember. But when we learn new words, I'm going to ask it to you like that. So let's start. We'll get back to the things we've done before. What I want to do is, we got a process to talk about here. We've got two, yeah, okay. Let's start from the beginning then. Let's start from the beginning. So we've only got a few people in the class. If anyone else wants to join us, come on in. We've got plenty of room. So we should be able to do this review really quickly. I'm going to start by asking Giuseppe. Then Giuseppe, you're going to ask Roxana, and Roxana, you're going to be asking Victor. Let's do one example together. Okay? So Giuseppe, if I ask you, what's that rectangular part of the car at the very head of the car? If you want to confirm, you say, oh, do you mean number 10? And I'll say, yes, I mean number 10. Okay? If you want to confirm, use the numbers. But you have to repeat the location and the description. Okay? So listen again. Sorry, question?
I'm sorry. I have to say just the number, yes?
No. You have to guess what it is. You have to guess what it is.
Guess.
Yeah. You have to make a guess. But wait. Watch and listen. Listen to Giuseppe. Okay, Roxana? Listen to Giuseppe. Giuseppe, what's that rectangular part of the car at the very head?
Okay, there is a plate number.
Plate number or number plate?
A number plate.
There is a number plate.
There is a number plate. There is a rectangular number plate at the very front of the head.
At the very front of the car, or at the very head of the car? Yeah, that's it.
At the very, yeah.
Okay. So Roxanne, he said number plate, and he is correct. And he repeated rectangular, and he repeated at the head of the car. So he repeated both the description and the location. Is that clear, Roxana?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, very good. Well, Roxana, let me, for the first round, let me ask the questions, okay? And then the second round, you can ask each other. So second question, Roxana, what do we call the circular part of the car that's above the number plate but on either side of the engine? What do we call the circular part of the car above the number plate on either side of the engine? In other words, number 8. We're looking at number 8. And in Roxana, you have to say, there are what?
There are
If you're not sure of the word, you can describe what you see. As long as you're using English,
Just describe. There are a circular part of the car on the
either side
side of the
of the
of the
engine.
engine.
That's it.
That's all. That's all. What I must say.
What do we call the circular things? What do we call them? Do you know the name?
No, no, I don't know the name.
What do you call them in Russian?
On the Russian.
Yeah. What do you call them in Russian? Just curious. Do you know what they're called in Russian? По-русски?
It's number 8, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
number 8.
and
How do you say that in Russian?
in Russian, fara.
Fara? Is that
Fara.
right? Ah, interesting. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can translate fara.
Light.
Yeah, but let's see if I can translate it into. See what it says in Google Translate. Google Translate says headlight.
Headlight. Okay, yeah, it's
Fara, headlight.
headlight.
Okay, that's it. That's it. So Roxana, if I ask you this question, then you can guess the word. You can use Google Translate if you want. It doesn't matter. Or you can describe. So if I ask you, what is the circular part of the car above the number plate on either side of the engine? Your answer would be, there are 2 circular headlights above the number plate on either side of the engine. And the reason you're going to repeat all of that is because you want to work on the vocabulary and the prepositions, like above and either side. So let me put that answer in the chat window. You can see the whole answer. There are 2 circular headlights above the number plate on either side of the engine. Take a look in the chat window. Do you see the sentence I wrote? Roxana, do you see the sentence I wrote in the chat window?
Yes, yes.
Read it for me.
There are 2 circular headlights above the number plate on either side of the engine.
That's right. So in this class, you're going to learn not just the vocabulary, but also adjectives like circular and prepositions like on either side and above and below and through and next to. Okay?
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. Yeah.
What does mean about the number plate? Number plate, it's just
Number
the
plate is number 10. See number 10? And 8 is above. 8 is above number 10. Right?
Okay, yes, I get. I understand.
Above is выше, isn't it?
Okay, thank you.
How do you say above in Russian?
Nad.
Nad. Oh, I thought it was. Oh yeah, nad. Okay, got it. Yes, you're right. Okay. What's выше?
Oh,
More.
Oh, it's not the same.
больше, yes, more.
Not больше, but выше.
Выше.
Above.
Above, yeah. I thought so. It's called the magic of Google Translator. Let's say a quick hello to Quang, who's joining us right now. Hello, Quang. How are you?
Hello, John.
Where are you from, Quang? Where are you from?
I am from Vietnam.
From Vietnam. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Quang, we're learning vocabulary through pictures, and we're going to learn this vocabulary by guessing. So I'm going to ask you a question, you're going to answer, and you guess the word. I'll correct you if you're wrong. If you're not sure, you can describe what you see. So I just asked Roxana, what is the circular part of the car above the number plate? And she said, oh, there are two circular headlights. Number 8. Do you see number 8, Quang?
Yes, I see.
Okay, very good. So the only rule is when we learn new vocabulary, you have to repeat the adjective you hear, circular, and you have to repeat the location words, the prepositions. And the preposition here was above the number plate. You have to repeat those so that you get lots of repetition, okay?
Yes.
All right, so watch, we'll do one with Victor, and then we'll try one with you. Victor, what's the long rectangular part of the car at the very front? It's behind the number plate. What's the long rectangular part of the car behind the number plate? In other words, it looks like it's number 9 in the picture.
Yeah. Below?
Behind.
Behind. Oh, yes. Behind a rectangular part behind.
Yeah, behind the number plate. Behind the number plate. Pozadi.
Yes, yes.
Behind.
It is. Forgot this word.
How would you describe it? You talk about the color, the shape, the size, the texture.
It is cover engine. Yes, it's cover engine.
It's well, I don't know. I don't see the engine. I see the hood of the engine. So the car is yellow. What color is number 9? You see it?
White.
Yeah, white. So there's a long kind of rectangular white thing. We call it the bumper.
Yes, bumper.
The bumper.
I know. I just wanted to say it before you.
The bumper.
In my native language, it is also bumper. In Russian.
There you go. So we've got a number plate, we've got a bumper, we've got headlights. Okay, Quang,
Yes.
what's that metal thing? What's the metal part of the car that's above the number plate, but between the headlights? It's above the number plate, but it's between the headlights. It's number 11 in the picture.
Number 11.
Yeah, it's above the number plate. It's between the headlights. What do we call that thing?
I don't know what is called.
What does it do? Do you know what it does? What's the function? What does it do for the car?
It is decoration.
Yeah, that's it. It's for circulation, right? That's it. We call that the grill, Quang. The grill.
Real.
The grill. Quang, what do we call number 10?
Number 10 is number plate.
Right. What do we call number 9?
Number 9 is bumper.
The bumper. Roxana,
bumper.
what do we call number 8?
Number 8, bumper.
Number 8, not number 9, number 8.
8, headlights.
Headlights, that's it.
Right.
Okay. Some of this is really easy. So I think we can go through the rest of these pretty quickly. Now you're going to ask questions to each other, just like I asked to you, okay? So I'm going to ask one to Giuseppe, then Giuseppe will go to Quang, Quang to Roxana, Roxana to Victor. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go. Giuseppe, what do we call the top of the car? I don't mean number 3. I mean what's below number 3. What do we call the top of the car?
Roof.
The roof. There's a roof on top of the car. There's a roof. Okay, next question to Quang, Giuseppe.
Okay. What's the part on the top of the car on the roof, on the top of the roof of the car?
Instead of on top, what's another word you could say?
Above.
Above, because the roof is on top of the car, and number 3 is above the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. So Quang, what's above the roof of the car? Number 3, what's above the roof?
I don't know.
What does it do? What does it do? What's its function?
I think it is to hold anything.
Right. Maybe to hold luggage, right?
Yes, to hold
That's right.
luggage. But I
So-
don't know what is it called.
You're about to learn. Are you ready? You're about to learn. Are you ready? Just
Yes,
say yes.
okay. Yes, yes. I'm
There is a luggage rack above the
Lug-
roof. A luggage rack. R-A-C-K. Rack.
right.
Rack. There you go. There's a luggage rack above the roof. By the way, I'm not going to write all the answers, but if you want this vocabulary, send me a message and I'll make sure that you have a copy of it, okay? So I'm not going to do any writing. We're just going to speak in the class. But there's 2 ways you can review this vocabulary. Send me a message and I'll let you know if you're curious, okay? Quang, you're going to pick a number and ask a question to Roxana. Make sure you include a description and a location, like circular and above the number plate. That's a description and a location, or something like that. Okay? Go for it, Quang.
Yes. What number 4 is?
Oh, that's too easy, Quang. Now you've got to say, give me a description, part of the car, and then say where it is. Number 4 is too easy. Give me a description and the location, okay?
What is the part of a car
Uh-huh.
near it is near a roof?
Near the roof. Good. What's the part of the car near the roof? In fact, below the roof, isn't it? It's below the roof.
Maybe it's
Below.
window.
What kind of window, Roxana? What kind of window? You're right, but what kind of window?
Window.
Because the car has 6 or 8 windows, right? It's got many windows. So what do we call that window? Do you know?
Maybe a head window.
Almost. Good guess. There's a windscreen or windshield. In American English, we say windshield. There's a windshield below the roof. A windshield. Shield. Do you know what a shield is?
Yeah.
Like in the days of the gladiators, they all had shields to protect them. A shield. In Russia, I think it's, let's see how you say this.
I don't know.
Sheet. I can't pronounce it.
Windshield.
Look, I'm going to copy it for you. Let's see if I can get this right. Look in the chat window. Can you see that, Roxana?
Yes, I see. Sheet. Sheet.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, that's right.
And so it's windshield, like that. Oh, I spelled it wrong, sorry. Me and Giuseppe both spelled it wrong. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go, I got it. Say again? You're next, yeah.
Yes, I'm next. What is the part? What is the little circular hole? Can I say
That's
it?
good.
On the back part of the car.
Victor, what is it?
A little circular hole.
Victor, that's for you.
Yes, I understood you, but I guess about the name of this part of the car.
What does it do? What does it do? If you don't know the name, tell me what it does.
Is it covered a tank?
Right. That's what it does. It covers the tank. That's right.
Uh,
So There's a, there's a,
Now I guess.
there's a. What do we put inside the tank, Victor? What do we put inside?
Petrol.
In British English, petrol. In American English, gas.
Gas. Yes.
So
It's
it's
some
a gas.
cork. Some cork. Gas cork.
It's not cork. That's what you put in wine. It's not cork. It's a gas
Yeah.
cap. CAP. Gas cap.
Yes.
So there's a.
It is. Is it similar word when we mean small small cap for head?
Exactly. Same word. A cap covers your head, and a gas cap covers your tank. That's right. Same word.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you.
So, don't forget the extra word. She said, what's the small circular thing at the rear of the car? So, there's a
Cap.
gas cap.
Gas cap. Yes.
There's a small circular gas cap.
Small circular gas cap.
Where is it? At the
back of the car.
back of the car. Right, that's it. Giuseppe, what's that thing? What's that thing at the rear of the car that holds extra stuff? What's that thing at the rear of the car that holds extra stuff? Number 2, in other
Trunk.
words.
There is a trunk to the back, to the
At the
rear
back.
of the at the back of the car.
Right, at the back or at the rear. Not to, but at. Good, there's a trunk. Okay, let's see, how many more do we have to do here? Let's go through the rest of this vocabulary a little quickly because I want to introduce some new things too. Quang,
Yes.
the headlights are at the front of the car. Well, what's that red circular light at the rear of the car? What do you think that the red circular light is at the rear of the car? In other words, number 1. There's a what? There's a...
Number 1.
Yeah, number 1. So this matches with number 8.
Can I say if everybody don't know?
Sure. Got it?
Yes, I think. Is it side light?
It's not on the side, though. Look where it is. It's not on the
yeah.
side.
Stop light.
You can call it a brake light. It's true. You can call it a brake light. But guess what? If the headlights are at the head of the car, what kind of light? If the headlight is at the head of the car, number 8, what kind of light? What kind of light is on the opposite side? What's the opposite of the head? Quang, Victor, what's the opposite of the head?
Back.
Another word back. The thing that your dog has. What does your dog have in the back? Tail lights is correct.
Yeah.
Number 1 is tail lights. That's it. Very good. Victor, what was number 2? Uh-oh.
Cover.
No. What?
Baggage cap.
Nope.
Oh.
Giuseppe said it was a trunk. Number 2 was a trunk. Roxana, what was number 4?
Trunk.
Number 4 is a windshield.
Windshield is correct. That's right. Quang, what was number 3?
Number 3 is roof rack.
Roof rack is right. That's correct. Okay. What else do we need to do here? Giuseppe, here's one you don't know. Number 15. You'll never remember. I guarantee you won't remember.
Stripping.
Very good. You remembered. Number 15 is the stripping. A little rubber strip that protects the side of the car. The stripping. Very good. Victor, what's number 7 in the picture? This is the thing, this is not the engine, it's the thing that covers the engine.
Yes.
You have to lift up the what to check the engine. You have to lift up the.
Uh,
It's just like you know how you said you can wear a cap.
Cover.
You can wear a cap on your head, and you can put a cap on your gas tank. Well, guess what? You can wear this on your head, and you can cover your engine with it.
Mm,
So it's another word for a kind of hat. It's another word for a kind of hat.
Engine cap.
Not a cap. Another one. Does anyone know?
No.
Remember the story of hood is correct. Number 7 is the hood. H-O-O-D. Number 7 is the hood. That is correct. Okay? And the other ones I think are pretty easy. The only ones we didn't do were 13, which is wheel. We've got a wheel. We've got a hub cap in the center of the wheel. Hub cap. Because it's the hub of the wheel that rotates around. Okay, we've got the vocabulary for car. Hello, Hamad. Nice to see you, by the way. I just saw you come in.
Nice to see you too.
Let's see if we can review. Right now we're just reviewing. Let's see if we can review some types of cars quickly. Okay, let's go around the room. If you weren't here, guess. If you're not sure, pass. And we'll quickly go over the vocabulary. The one that we did at the beginning of class was number 19. That was the one I asked you about, Giuseppe.
Coupe.
The coupe. Number 19 is the coupe. Okay. Victor, what do you think what can we call number 17? A four-door car. Number 17, a four-door car. Do you remember from last week? It begins with an S.
Uh,
If you're not sure, say pass.
Passenger. I'm not sure I'm pass.
Pass.
Yes.
Pass to Roxana. Do you have any idea what we call a four-door car in English? If you're not sure, say pass.
Pass.
Pass to Quang, number 17.
17.
Pass.
Pass to Hamad, number 17.
4x4.
4x4 is a very good guess, but not perfect. Pass to Giuseppe, number 17.
Sedan.
Sedan is correct. S-E-D, S-A-D-A-N. A as an apple. Sedan is correct. Okay. Some of these are easy. Some of these are not. 17 is sedan, not so easy. 18. That's not so hard. Let's go to Hamad for 18. You drive your family around in one of these. You can go camping and carry lots of stuff. What's number 18 next to the sedan?
Family car.
It's there's another name though. There's another name.
GMC.
That's a brand. I don't want to know what make it is. Does anyone know?
Yes.
What is it?
Minivan. Or not?
For number 18?
18. Yes.
We can't call it a van because it's got the hood sticking out of the front.
Oh,
Vans
yes. Okay.
normally don't.
When without hood.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Who's got it? Number 18. The other
Station
name.
wagon.
18, station wagon. So 17 sedan, 18 station wagon, 19 was coupe, C-O-U-P. Quang, number 20. Oh, that's easy. Number 20. What do you think, Quang? Is your mic working? Oh, I think Quang is having some problems. Uh-oh. Roxana, 20.
I don't know, sir.
Take a guess. What do you call it with that car that has all the space in the back and you can transport?
Can I say?
Go for it.
Pickup.
Pick up what? Pick up. Pick up. Not a car, but a
Truck.
truck. Pickup truck.
Yes.
So now we've got sedan, station wagon, coupe, pickup truck. Number 21. No one is going to know number 21.
Is it correct for pickup cargo car? Yes.
For 20?
For pickup. Yes.
Pickup truck. Pickup truck.
Okay.
Cargo is something else.
Mm-hmm.
We could say a cargo van, but they're really big. That's really a pickup truck. You can call it a flatbed too. If you want, you can call it a flatbed. That's another thing. Flat.
Cargo, it means it's general name of machine.
Cargo van is a type of van. It's really big. It doesn't have an engine sticking out. It's really wide.
Okay.
So I would say pickup truck, or you could say a flatbed truck, because it has a flat storage area. Number 21. There's only one person who will remember this. It's Giuseppe. You've got to remember this.
Hatchback. 2 ports.
Hatchback. Fantastic. The hatch is the door in the back, and it lifts straight up. It's a hatchback. Hamad, what do you think we call number 22? We've said it a couple of times, but you weren't here, so maybe you'll have to guess. Number 22. What do you think, Hamad?
Van.
A van is correct. Number 22 is a van. Roxana, what do you think we call number 23? It's like a Porsche, like a Ferrari, like a Lamborghini.
Some kind of sports car.
Some kind of sports car is correct. The general name is sports car. Quang, what do you think about 24? That's pretty easy too, right? Very recognizable. What do you think about 24, Quang?
I think it's kind of old car.
Yeah. Yeah, they still make them though. Yeah. What kind of car?
I don't know.
Who's got it? Victor, do you know this one?
Jeep. Is it Jeep?
It's a Jeep. So from the top to the bottom, sedan, station wagon, coupe, pickup truck, hatchback, van, sports car, Jeep. We're going to skip that. One last thing, and we're going to do this super fast because I want to get to some new things too. But first I want to make sure that you all have the basics, and these are the basics. What's the circular thing, Victor, in the middle of the dashboard? The dashboard is the thing you see below the windshield.
Yeah.
What's the circular thing in the middle of the dashboard?
I think the steering wheel.
The steering wheel is correct. Ask the next question to Roxana. Pick any number you like.
What is thing right to the steering wheel?
What's the give it a shape or something? Round, long, square, big, little.
Small, little thing right to on the right side of the steering wheel. Yes.
Okay, good. Listen and repeat, Victor. Listen and repeat. What's the little thing to the right of the steering wheel? Repeat.
What is the
little thing?
Little thing
To
to the right of the steering wheel.
Roxana.
Yeah, the little thing to right to the
To the right.
to the right from the
Of the
to the right of the steering wheel is the key.
Right. What kind of key? The ignition key. The ignition key.
Ignition.
Ignition key. I'll write it for you in the chat window. It is the like that. The ignition key. See it?
Yeah, yes, I see.
Good. Next question to Hamad, Roxana. Pick any number you like.
What is the I don't remember, oval.
Oval? Yeah, good.
What is the oval thing?
Right in the middle of the
Yes, right in the middle of the picture.
of the
On
picture. No,
top, top of the picture.
Of the wind
Of the wind top.
windshield.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Hamad, what's the oval thing in the middle of the windshield? What's the oval thing in the middle of the windshield, Hamad?
Windshield? What is the meaning of windshield?
Windshield is the glass in front of the driver. Windshield is the glass. What's the oval thing in the middle of the windshield? Number 47. Do you see it?
Wipe. Or a mirror.
Mirror. What kind of mirror? Do you know which mirror we call that?
Driver mirror.
Okay, yeah. We call it the driver mirror, or we can call it the rear view mirror. The rear view mirror, like that. Rear view. Take a look. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's not spelled right. Hold on. Because it should be... Huh. I guess it's two words. Rear view mirror. Give me a second. Let me rewrite it. There you go. So there's a rear view mirror in the middle of the windshield. Very good. Hamad, next question to Giuseppe. Choose any number you like.
What is the little thing that we use to fast the car, to make the car fast?
Good. What's the little thing we use to make the car go faster?
The accelerator.
Giuseppe.
There is an accelerator, pedal, accelerator, pedal, down to the there is an accelerator pedal
Below
the below right below to the steel wearing or close to the friction.
Friction now. Listen and repeat. There's an accelerator pedal below the steering wheel. Repeat.
There is an accelerator pedal below to the steering wheel.
Below the steering wheel.
I'm sorry, what does it mean accelerated?
Accelerator is number 55. Number 55. It makes the car go.
Oh,
We
thank you.
we also call it the gas pedal. You can also call it the gas pedal. So accelerator or the gas pedal in American English. The gas pedal. It's number 55, by the way. Number
Okay.
55. So, Giuseppe, no twos, just below. Below the steering wheel.
Below the steering wheel, okay.
The twos are when it's to the right or to the left. That means kind of the same as next to. To the right, to left, next to. But above and below, there's no two. Hamad, what's the thing we use to roll down the window? Number 51. What's the thing we use to roll down the window? Number 51, Hamad.
Actually, I don't know because I didn't attend the classes before.
No problem. Does anyone know what we call that? Number 51? Do you know? Does anyone know?
The handle, the window handle.
Yeah, you could call it a handle. Sure, you handle. It's true. And you can also call it the window. You can also call it a crank. The window handle, the window crank. Because you have to crank. Not today, but in the old days, when I was young, we had to actually crank the window up and down. But yes, you could call it a handle or the crank. Number 51. Let's see. What are we missing? Hey, Roxana, what's to the right of the rear view mirror, Roxana? What's to the right of the rear view mirror? Number 48. What's to the right of the rear view mirror?
To the right of the rear view mirror. Oh,
What does it do? If you don't know what it's called, what does it do?
I think it's
What's the function of that thing? What's the purpose?
it save our eyes from the sun.
Exactly. Does anyone know what we call that? Something that blocks the sun.
No.
Visor.
you hear?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Someone was no one was speaking. I was getting worried.
Now yes.
Okay. So we've got 48 is a visor. 48 is a visor.
Why is that?
Visor. V-I-S-O-R. I wrote it in the chat window too. Victor, what's below the visor? What's below the visor, Victor?
Um,
If you don't know the name, tell me what it does.
it's clean the windshield. Yes.
Yeah, clean the windshield. Exactly. Does anyone know what we call that? Does anyone know what we call that?
No.
Anyone?
Windshield wiper or no?
Sounds
Windshield
good.
wiper. Wiper.
Wiper is correct. A windshield wiper is correct. So listen, everyone. Let's do this. I'm going to start the second hour of the class. I'm going to stop this class and start the second hour. What we're going to do is focus on driving. We're going to focus on the vocabulary for actually driving and then use all this vocabulary to tell the story about our driving. I'll show you how to talk about a sequence of events where you describe your drive to work, and then we're going to try to tell a story, one that we make up together, okay? So I'm going to close this class, and I'll be back in about a minute or a minute and a half. It's going to take me a minute to reload the class. If you're not following me on Verbling, go to my profile, click follow, and that way it's easier to get in touch. You can send me messages, I can send you homework, I can give you feedback, and vice versa, okay? So I'll be back in just a minute to start the second hour of Learning Through Pictures, Part 4, Going for a Spin. See you momentarily. Bye for now, everyone. See you soon.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.